on. Yay! Okay, I think this is finally working. That was not easy. Oh boy, I'm like majorly in the sun right now. Okay, so I've never done an event. Okay, I think this is finally working. I can hear me. That was not easy. Oh boy, I'm like majorly in the sun right now. Okay, so I've never done an event. I'm okay. I shouldn't. Oh, I think I know it. I think we're good now. I think it's finally good now. Yeah. Okay. So, this is getting started a lot later than it should. There was technical issues, as I was saying. So what I was doing was picking up the spreads that I had yesterday from the I did a spread for myself, and it turned out to be very similar as to another spread I did for myself a while ago, over a month ago. Sorry, I'm getting a lot of glare and it's driving me kind of crazy. Okay, so sorry for all this. Things are just extra difficult all the time when it comes to me and anything that is technical, and it's just really hard right now in a lot of ways. But I was guided to come on and offer a Leo specific horoscope for the eclipse tomorrow. So it'd be from the eclipse to the end of the month, okay? So however long that is, not a lot. Lord, don't I know it. So I'm going to put my cards back together. We got a lot of really cool cards with this last reading. We got the Four of Water, 3 of Air, another recurring, 8 of Fire, another recurring, 6 of Water, another recurring, 8 of Ace of Earth, another recurring. King of Water, I think I've only gotten maybe that feels new. That feels like a new one. I'm going to go back and look. 10 of Earth, definitely recurring. Knight of Fire. I see this card a lot. So then look at all the cards that came out in the major arcana. Like, wowza. We have the Magician, also known as the Fool, which came up. So we got, oh no, the Fool's the Dreamer, never mind. So we got number 1, the Magician, and the Angel, tarot deck. That's Raziel. We have, going in order, the Hermit, number 9. Strength, Awakening, and Balance. So we got a lot of cards there. I'm not going to go through all the cards I got in the other deck because it's a lot of cards. You can look at those videos if you'd want. So I'm going to combine all this stuff, and then we will get to the Leo horoscope for the eclipse. I'm told to do that. Like, it's very important that I do that today. So I figured, well, might as well just get to it. Right after I was on air earlier, I had one person there who didn't want to talk to me. So, you know, that's cool. And now I have no people here, which is fine too. Maybe somebody will watch this later. I'm assuming there'd be Leos that are interested in their horoscope for the eclipse and through the end of the month. Now, the eclipse, those energies are working for at least 6 months after that. So it's not like it's not, especially this eclipse. However, this is just a special thing, mostly for the day. Kind of what you'll be feeling, what's going on for the day, they're telling me. They're like, no, it's the day. It's the day of the eclipse, which is tomorrow, and through the end of the month. Oh, there you are. I was like, where are those? To put them away. I have a lot of stuff here. So, and then for the Dragon Oracle, we got, why am I going in that direction? The Listener. It's to spend time in silent reflection, listening, which is great advice. This is Changguang. Have fun. There's more to it than that. I just got the exact same card last time not the last, time before last. And then the Morgan. What does that say? Take action. Yes, take action. It is definitely time to take some action. Yeah, look at her. She's like, come with me. I've got your back. You can do it. It's time. No more hiding. That's what she's about. Really cool. So, got her yesterday too. Put those in there. So the way that I work when it comes to readings in general is not so much like a regular spread. Things tend to happen differently than that, and I just was told to go for it and go with it the way that it works with me. So that's the way that I work it. So let me tune in here and see what they want me to do, because I have Angel Oracle cards. Aren't they pretty? So pretty. That's Archangel Michael on the back. Let's go in the direction. So I have the Angel Tarot cards, and then I have the Wild Unknown Tarot cards. And then I have the Oracle cards. I have Dragon Oracle cards and fairy oracle cards of 2 different kinds. So I basically go by what they want me to do. I just kind of start feeling it. So give me a second. Tune in. Let me grab my pendulum. Pendulum always helps me kind of just kind of focus my energy, as you say, okay? So I'm going to open up this space, the sacred space, to any and all loving and positive energies and entities and spirit guides and animal spirit guides to come in and give us divine information, if I could speak, for our beautiful Leos, for the eclipse, the day of the eclipse especially, but for the end of the month. We have our angels. Our angels want to step in, and our archangels with their oracle. Okay, so we're going to start with that, and I'm hearing also at the same time the Dragon Fae too, with the Dragon Fae oracle after that. Okay, so angels, I want to talk. So what we're going to do is, I had all those other cards. We're going. No, that's interesting. How did I do that? Okay. They were all really mixed up. So I'm going to do this really carefully. I'm going to shuffle them up quite a bit here. Let me show. Really don't want to show my. So really don't want to show my crotch in my shorts. It's just really warm. I was going to put pants on, and I'm like, I'm sitting in the sun. It's hot. So I am going. I'm messing them up. I'm just going really getting them all cleared out. And the angels are going to tell us some information for our beautiful Leos during this Lion's Gate and the eclipse. The new moon is tomorrow. So many intentions going on today that the energy is going into tomorrow. And I, for one, am really interested to see and find out what we have going on for our Leos. Okay, so they say that they're ready for me to grab them and start doing my thing. And so my thing is when I that's annoying me. Okay. So cut, stack, and I'll start hearing that either they'll pop or I'll know, I'll see one stick out, and I'll know that that's a card that needs to come up. Okay. But I'll hear like the song in my head. Keep shuffling, shuffling, shuffling. Keep shuffling. So, ooh, what do we got here? Definitely this card. What is this? Number 1. The Magician, Archangel Raziel. You are ready. You have the resources or ability to manifest your dreams. Life is magical. It's a great card to get. The number 1, it's a new beginning for the eclipse. That is really cool. Look at all the lilies. I'm a lily freak. I haven't had lilies in weeks, and I'm really missing them. Yeah, these cards right here won't even go back in the deck. So let's see what's going on here. Pause. Ooh, the Empress. Lavish abundance. Give birth to new dreams. Nurture yourself and others. Look at that. The Empress. The Moon. Oh, the Moon for the eclipse. Archangel Haniel. I don't know why I'm so itchy right here. I think I got bit by something. Important psychic insights, events behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back. This is so important for the eclipse. And the Moon. And I just got that in yesterday's too. The Moon. What else do we have here? Oh, we have some fire. Ace of Fire and Queen of Fire. Wow. So we have the 1, the 3, and the 18. Okay, and then we have the Queen of Fire. Confident, warm, intelligent, graceful. Stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. I see this card a lot. This is really powerful. Fire energy. And then we have the Ace of Fire. An exciting new opportunity. Career advancement. Change your life now. Those are all amazing cards for this Leo. Eclipse we have to, I'm just like, it's really cool. I'm hearing cut the deck. So not shuffle, but cut it. So here. You see the Two of Earth. It says, too much going on at once, the need to make a decision. Consider a more playful approach. Earth right here. Lots of earth. All these need to come out, they're saying to me. So we have the Two of Earth, the Knight of Earth, number 13, release Archangel Azrael, the end of a phase or situation. It's definitely the end of a phase or situation. Spiritual transformation. No kidding. Spiritual transformation with the eclipse. Come on now, guys. Time to move on. Nine of Earth. Enjoy life's little luxuries. Spending quiet time alone. Successful self-employment. And Ace of Earth. We just had Ace of Earth in that spread from last night. Ace of Earth, inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts. So this would be actually 3 Ace of Earth or not wands. No, those are pentacles. I always get those confused. Never mind. So we had the Ace of Wands, but see, they're called different things because they're the Angel Tarot. So, so let's recap here real quick. Okay, let's just take a look, see? Always turns into a story, a theme. So we have the Queen of Fire and the Ace of Fire. At the same time, we have the Knight of Earth, the 9 of Earth, the 2 of Earth, and then the Ace of Earth. So we have a King and an Ace, and we have a Queen and an Ace. Look at that. Earth, Fire. Look at that. That's really cool. And the Moon. Let's not forget the Moon. Kind of important with the eclipse. Release, the Empress, and the Magician. What's the theme yet again? What I've been trying to tell everybody, what's so amazing. Abundance. There's a lot going on. Enjoy life's little pleasures. Get back to that like passionate inner child, like what really gets you going. And then do it. Do it. It says loyal, dedicated, honorable, kind. So be that of integrity in this new paradigm that's coming up with this new enlightenment that we've got and we all are getting. Time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments. A guardian angel. An angel loves you. At least one, I guarantee you. Inflow of abundance. Ace of Fire. An exciting new possibility. Career advancement. Change your life now. Leos, Leos, Leos. Stretch your wings and fly. Go, go, go. Really cool. Let's take a look at this for a second, okay? 2 of Earth. I'm pretty familiar with this card. It comes up for me too. Too much going on. So what this means is that you need to, what I'm hearing is that Leos, especially now, like Leos are kind of extra crazy right now just because of it's your month and there's a lot going on in your month. So, you need to decide. You need to get in touch with yourself in these other ways, these give birth to your dreams, but you need to decide what that is. It can't be like this and that, and that, and that, and that, and all these things. Because there is an abundance and you can get kind of distracted with all the other things. It's important to listen to your inner guide. Spending time alone. This is the 9 of Earth. Enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment. So let's take a look here. Again, we have all this earth going on, which is really awesome. So we have earth, we have the earth fire, queen of fire, ace of fire, really strong fire energies going on here, which makes sense with it being the eclipse. But of course, getting the moon. Look at that. Got the moon for your eclipse. And this eclipse is going to restart you and reconnect you, my dear beautiful Leos. Those of you who feel that pull towards your soul. It will be a coming into your own, a falling in love with yourself kind of thing, like really just honoring who you are and saying, I don't care what everybody thinks. This is me. This is what I'm going to do now. This is who I am. It's important. I can't live in that world I was in anymore, is what I'm hearing. You can't live in this world anymore the way I've been doing it. Okay, I'm going to take like a pendulum now, and I'm going to go over I'm going to take it over the cards, okay? And if there's any activation, then we'll look a little deeper. We'll bring out the book and we'll look a little deeper than what I'm getting. And then I'll usually get more at that point, okay? Let's see if I can show any of that. Try my best. Sorry. I'll just take my word for it, okay? This is what we're going to do for right now. Besides, nobody's even watching. Missing out, people. Missing out. We're going to go over the moon. Okay, I'm getting a no on the moon. Don't need to look any further into that, apparently. Slow it down. Queen of Fire. No. King of Earth. Should we look at the King of Earth? Ooh, see, yes. Oh, sorry, Knight. It's the Knight of Earth. I take it back. Knight of Earth we need to look at. Okay, look at this. That's the Knight of Earth. I got really excited about the Knight of Earth. There's the Two of Earth. No. Ace of Earth. No. Nine of Earth. Nope. Ace of Fire. So Ace of Fire and Knight of Earth so far. No to the Empress. Ooh. About 13, release with Azrael. Yep, yes. And then last but not least, number 1, the Magician. Okay, so that was a no. So we have 3 cards to take a closer look at. Need glasses for that. So we have the Ace of Fire, 13, Release with Azrael, and Knight of Earth, Royal, Dedicated, Honorable, Kind, time to buckle down and get things done, honor your commitments, a Guardian Angel. So what we shall do, a big book of Angel Tarot. We'll look at the Knight of Earth. See what we get. Knight of Earth. Okay. The Knight of Earth tells us that it's time to move along. The planning stage is complete. Now it's time to take action. The plans we've made are excellent and they will work out well. We're encouraged to maintain our integrity throughout the process and to follow through on any promises we've made. Business, travel, financial rewards, and guardian angels. Symbolism of this card with the knight is he's standing on the horse. Done. Okay. Standing on the horse, when we're riding a horse, we're supposed to be moving. So this reminds us to get going. This knight has no sword drawn, unlike the other knights. One of the things that swords represent is intellectual energy. This knight's thinking has already been completed. This is the only character in the suit of Earth without fairy wings. This is because he represents a protector to the fairies in the world of humans. He's an incarnated fairy looking out for their well-being. Angel number 76, and this is about financial needs, and it says the angel number for this card 76. We know that our financial needs are met and that we're on the path to divine life purpose. While he's not moving quickly, he's got really good plans. So another really big thing with this is that he's trustworthy, loyal, somebody you can count on, integrity. And the energy that I'm getting with this and what I'm being told about this right now is that playtime's over. It's time to not be part of the play group. It's time to be more the mentor. Like, okay, watch me do what I say I'm going to do. Watch me be that person and not only have great ideas, but have a plan and stick to it and show people that I am somebody that they can trust. Really important for Leos right now. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. They're saying that's not an accident, Vanessa. Your throat chakra's all constricting. Speak your truth. That's what they're telling me. Speak your truth. When you're honorable, you're honest. Those things kind of go hand in hand. Honor and honesty. This is for yourself, and to other people. Okay? Honor your commitments. So, my dear Leo, you're not going to be okay anymore with just going, well, I kind of saying yes to everything, but knowing in the back of your mind, most of whatever is we'll see how it works out. those times really need to be over for you, my beautiful Leos, who are in the stage of the moon that we got. How beautiful. The moon for the eclipse. You got the moon, and the moon says important psychic insights, events behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back. What that means is, in conjunction, they're telling me this business here. Because you've had a hard time with a plan, it's time to get that plan going, especially now. You have the insight, you have the strength, you have the momentum, you have everything that you need to create your lavish abundance. You're a master manifester, my dear beautiful Leos. So true. So true, you don't even know. Okay. Okay, and the other one, so we did, so night, so we looked up the night first, the ace of, whoa, it's hot. Ace of fire. Ace of fire was the other one that I was told to look up. The ace of fire is the first card in a suit that promises many wonderful things. When we draw this card, we have amazing opportunities to change our lives. Aces represent the beginning within the element of their suit. In this case, that is fire, indicating new opportunities exist in areas of creativity, career, passion, and self-development. All Leo energies, all, by the way, made, like, Leos are creative and passionate. Those are Leos. And when you get this ace for the eclipse, with the also the ace of earth, let's not forget the queen of fire. I mean, it's just boom boom, right? Self-development, a lot of self-development. Okay, so again, I'm getting this like theme of you really need to get in line with what it is that you want, what your dreams are, because you're going to manifest what you put your intention into and your desires into. And the same goes for negative thinking. So you need to be really careful, extraordinarily careful with your thought processes going forward, and knowing that you're in alignment with your higher self once you've taken some time to spend some quiet time alone, as it says for the 9 of earth. And find out what really matters to you. Okay, so that's what the ace of fire is saying. And then the other one was that we're going to look up was number 13, release, with Azrael. Oh, opened right to it says the end of a phase or a situation. Perhaps the most misunderstood card in the major arcana. This was originally the death card, and yet it didn't refer to a physical death at all, but rather an ending. It's definitely an ending. Definitely an ending is tomorrow. A beginning is tomorrow with the whole eclipse thing. You're in a situation that's no longer serving you. We're moving on. We're releasing. We're resetting. my foot fell asleep. That's gonna be really uncomfortable. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm feeling. What I'm getting and what it's saying here is that we've got, for those Leos that may watch this, there's going to be a good amount of you that feel really pushed towards a spiritual path. Suddenly. And surprisingly for some of you. Like, you really want to spend time figuring some things out about the world, the universe, yourself, your past, your soul purpose, your soul mission, things like that. It's going to hit in a profound way. It's going to feel really good, but kind of like, oh, that's weird. But at the same time, it's going to make perfect sense to you individually. I'm hearing like combining things that maybe don't normally go together. So arts, spirituality, not that those things don't go together, they do, but in your own unique way, to help other people as well. I'm hearing children. For some of you, children. Helping connect with children in a spiritual way that you have a unique gift of being able to do. That's really cool. That is really cool. I didn't really see that the first time I looked at this card, but see, that's why they'll like tell me specific cards to with the pendulum to look at, and then I'll read about it, and then more insight will come as I skim through, which is really neat. Okay, so that is really awesome. This is an awesome spread. I will be taking pictures of this and putting them, I guess, on my, let's see, well, on my Facebook and my Instagram as well. You can't put pictures on YouTube comments, or else I would do it there. Hi, little bear. You look so weird without your collar. Hi, lovey. And then now we're going to do the Dragon Fae Oracle, because they said at the very beginning that they were after the angels. So the angels have spoken. And so we're done with that. And we're going to go to the dragon. How many viewers do I have? Oh, I have a viewer. Hi, viewer. I wonder if you're the same person who watches that doesn't tell me who you are. Talk to me. So we have our Dragon Fae Oracle. And I'm going to clear them out. And we're going to ask our beautiful dragons. I don't see any dragon clouds out right now. I'll see them, and then kind of don't get a lot of sky back here. As you can see, there's a lot of trees and stuff, but they're always here. If you've seen my picture of my cat, she has dragon heads on her sides, and so she's one of my dragons. I get to look at all the time. Ooh. Okay, so here we're gonna cut a haircut. Cut again. I just wait for instruction because I'm not sure what oh, there we go. They're like, wait for it. So I can be a little impatient. If you know me at all, I can tend to be. So, I mean, I'm better than I used to be. Sometimes I'm like, let's go. Here we have Fernia. I love Fernia. So pretty. Almost like one of the very last cards of the, oh no, there's one that, maybe, yeah, maybe one of the very last cards in the fairy or the Dragon Fate Oracle. Let's take a look. I love her so much. Yeah, she's the last one. This is perfect. It goes right in line with the rest of it. Fernia's clarity. Sorry, it's not focusing. It says clarity there below her. And I need my glasses because those words are tiny. When I got her the first time that I worked with this deck, I got 6 cards the first time, and she was one of them. And it's pretty profound. So Fernia speaks. I wish to be honest with you so you understand what it is you think you feel you are wishing for. Do you understand that in order for you to be in connection with all that you feel you desire, that there will be what may consider to be sacrifices along the way? Do you understand that we can offer you, that what we can offer you is shelter, yes, soft and sweet, tender and shaded beneath the heat of the sun, a place to rest and sleep and dream. But do you also know that others will say you dwell in fantasy land and that what you dream of cannot be? Consider the truth of what it is you wish for and know that whatever you commit to, expectations play no part in this promise I make to you, because I do pledge to shelter you and introduce you to magics, to show you the ways of the Dragon Fae folk, and to help tend the little ones with me. But sorry, I get emotional. So I feel that energy. But I also promise you this, that your supposed nirvana will be muddy and dirty and difficult at times. Very, very true. Very true. There's no way for this to be what you fantasize about. You will need to care for yourself and to allow others to be who they are. For this is the path of clarity, knowing who you are and the part you play in all things. Leave your expectations behind and be prepared to discover more magic than you ever thought possible. Do not seek to possess anything. Okay, let's just stop there for a second, okay? This is really deep, and it goes in line with all this clarity, this knowing who you are, the children that I talked about a second ago, because it talks about the little ones. I totally forgot about that with her, but yeah. And do not seek to possess anything. And know that you are free to choose in every moment if you will go on. It's up to you. Do you understand that if you wish to be of this realm and yourself entirely, that you will give up some old ways of thinking? Do you get that? You can't have both. Otherwise, you may find yourself hurt by the conflict of such incompatible thoughts and feelings. You can't be, you know, Mr. 9 to 5 ingrained into the matrix and then live in, like where I live, and in the realms of things that most people can't hear or feel or see or touch. And that if you try to hold on to aspects of things that are firm in reality know that there's no such thing there either. So you need to have this clarity that she says. Bernie is clarity, and to know who you are, and that you are, my dear beautiful Leos, very magical and very special and very dynamic, and that it's up to you. Like she says, you know, I promise you, we promise you, we will be here with you, but it's not Disneyland, okay? Even if it looks like Pirates of the Caribbean, where you end up, okay? It's not Disneyland. Nor is it Fantasyland. A lot of people who may think they know me, really, they don't know how serious I take all this. I talk about fairies and dragons and angels and stuff, but it's really serious business, you know, tapping into this, to these energies, and knowing things that other people cannot possibly know, and feeling things that people don't understand, and people are starting to, but there's a whole other thing there. You need to be responsible to and for yourself. It's so secure in being utterly abandoned sometimes when you think you need people the most, when you know that those old ways of thinking, or when you see somebody else in those situations, you're like, well, I'm not gonna do that. Look at what's happening to them. People could look at me right now in my situation. What's going on with me? Pretty much everybody that I've ever known or have known currently is just gone. When I could really use people, but at the same time, I'm like, you know what? That's who they are, and that's okay. Like, I'm not, like, I don't want associations with that right now, because that's not good for me. It's not a positive feeling to associate with people who don't care about me, right? That doesn't feel very good. But I mean, this reminds me, like, yeah, you know, you can't have it both ways, and I don't want it both ways. I like this world. I like the world of what's really real. What's really real are things that a lot of people don't know about, and the stuff that they're consuming all the time is not really real. It's perspective. And if you live a certain way, you see things a lot differently. And the problem is that currently most people live that other way. And they're changing, but some of us are just a little bit more tapped in, a little bit more ready to be the magician under the moon of the eclipse. Release what doesn't serve. Accept the abundance. So, Leos, I can see why they wanted me to talk to you, and why it was like, yeah, she needed to speak. I can see that. It's really a big deal. Let me add to that a little bit, because there's more in knowing about Phrygia, and what you should know about Phrygia. So here's a couple things. When she shows up, it says when Phrygia shows up in your life, she's asking you to consider honestly and clearly what it is you expect to gain from the situation currently before you. It could be that you're fascinated by another person or a path, and she will ask you to return within. Go inside again. Go inside. Figure yourself out. Figure out what it is that you need. And if it doesn't look like other people's things, that's okay. It's okay. Also, she's sincere and open-hearted. She's a sincere and open-hearted being who is confident enough to look all who greet her in the eye before determining whether or not she will gift them with her magic and her soft and tender shelter. That's a really good point. That's a really good point to discern who you use your magic on from this point forward, from the eclipse forward. Have that intent going from today into tomorrow and forward. Look people in the eye. And I know it's happened with me. It's hard for me to not see and feel those positive things. And then slowly I start seeing other things. And now I'm starting to not let things go too far when I'm noticing that somebody's more into observing than participating. And participation is extraordinarily important. So that was basically what she was saying. Like, she looks everybody in the eye and decides, are you worthy of my magic? Are you worthy of my tender-hearted shelter and my loving embrace that I will give you freely because I am so caring? Let's see. Let me look in your eyes and see if you're actually somebody that I can trust. And I'm hearing that goes for the people already in your life. Not just the new people. Like she says, when I meet somebody, we'll meet them again after tomorrow. Look them in the eye. The people in your life, the people, that's what I'm getting. Meet them again after you go through your release and your acceptance and your truth. Meet those people again and look them in the eye and then decide, do they deserve your magic? Start by looking in the mirror is what I'm hearing. Look in the mirror and decide. Are you the same person? Have you changed? Have you transformed? It's important right now. Be honest about it. If you're not ready, you're not ready, and that is okay. You're getting these enlightenment energies anyway, so you're going to benefit. If you're not ready to, things are changing rapidly, and there's a lot of upheaval going on for people, whether they're really taking active measures or not. There's things in motion, but you need to start with yourself and then the people that you know, and then the people coming in, and really look in their eyes. Hi, baby. Look at the way she looks. It's really cool. She's so intense. Okay, so that is all. I guess we don't. What's going on here? I haven't used this thing before, but is anybody there? Anybody want to talk? Hello. If you're one viewer, if you have any questions about any of the cards or the spread or the overall energies for this eclipse. Hi, baby. Nope. Okay. Okay, so I guess we're done. I will post pictures, like I said, of the cards on my social media, so you can take a look at them. And any further insights I might have for Leos and the eclipse tomorrow. I have another scheduled one for Virgo coming up here in a few minutes. And that should be interesting. See what it says for them. All right, thanks for joining, and I hope you have a great eclipse. Bye.